Hi guys, this is one of my old charity shop finds, obviously Bart Simpson. I am 99% certain it's infrared controlled, just forwards and backwards with the steering in reverse. As it goes back, that will flick round and it will go round in a circle. It's got a sensor on the back and a sensor on the front there. I say sensor, probably a sender and a sensor. And I expect he's one of a pair, and you chase round after each other, and if you hit each other with the infrared, it probably stops the other one running. Whether it's one that has 3 lives or something. I don't know if there's lights in here and it goes 3, 2, 1 or anything. Never was able to find a matching transmitter for it. I think somewhere I've got a little video that I filmed in a charity shop where there was the complete set, so we were able to see what else there was. I think if I can find it, I'll put a link in the video description. But what I'm thinking of doing today is a little tear down to have a look inside, and possibly temporarily swap the receiver for a normal 27 megahertz or something like that, just so we can film him going forwards and backwards. That's the plan. So for a start, I'll just check there's no batteries in there, gone mouldy. Doesn't want to come out anyway. Okay, 3 AAAs then. There's no point putting any in there because I haven't got an infrared transmitter that matches it. So we'll take them apart. I don't know if I've done a teardown on this already or not. I've had it for a good few years, so it's possible. But I certainly didn't do a receiver swap. What I usually do is, when I do a few videos on the same subject, I usually create a playlist. So that's what I'll do with this. I'll have a look, see if I've got previous videos of it, and put them together in a little playlist, and that will be in the video description as well. So with my videos, it's always worth checking the playlist, tongue-tied, checking the video description to see if there are playlists or other related items. Right, that doesn't want to come out. Oh yes, it does. Oh, that's quite convenient. Oh, that's not bad at all. There's less in it than I expected. I thought there might have been a row of LEDs to indicate how many times you'd hit him, because I've seen toys like that when you got 3 lives. Right, looking down in there, we can see very simple. We've got the motor. It's got pinion gear on it that just drives that gear there. So no extra down gearing, just a single small gear and big gear. And then you can clearly see the sensor there and sensor there. That may just be receivers, looking at it. No sender, just a receiver. So maybe it isn't one that you hit 3 times and it stops going. It just goes forwards and backwards. Wouldn't know without the proper transmitter to be able to check. So all we'll do is temporarily disconnect that. Have we got any space under there to pop another receiver in? We might be able to do that, just pop another receiver next to it without even taking that one out, just to control the motor. We'll just have a look on the back of here just in case there's any interesting circuit components. all I can see on the back of there is a couple of capacitors. And then that black blob will be the chip that does the conversion between the infrared signals coming in and the forwards backwards for the motor going out. Yeah, nothing very exciting there. Those four transistors will be the H bridge to drive the motor. And then I guess those two are... oh, I don't know what that is. ZTB 455K. That's a 10 volt 100 microfarad electrolytic capacitor. And then obviously that's the on-off switch. So yeah, not a lot going on there. I'll just have a look, see if I've got a nice little receiver that we can just sit in there temporarily to run it. Right, I'm pretty sure this one works. A lot of my receivers that I've got tucked away in boxes have been abused and have died over the years, but I think this one's alright. For the people who like to see these things, you can see F and B for forwards, backwards, and can't actually see the L, but there's an R there, so that'll be left and right. So forwards, backwards, left, right. Antenna, that's missing. On-off switch, and then obviously I've been running this off of a small LiPo battery. Right, soldering iron at the ready. What I'll do is I'll disconnect the existing wires. Don't know what solder they've used on there. That wants to get pretty hot before it comes loose. Yeah, that's okay. Gosh, that is taking a lot of heat. Okay, so that's disconnected that one. And I've got a couple of short lengths of wire here. We'll tin first. Okay, bit generous there. Okay. So this is only temporary. Come on. Okay, and then I think we'll take the wires off here. Again, for those who like to see these things, that one's labelled M plus for motor plus, and that one's labelled M minus for motor minus. And then on here, I should clean these bits off. No idea which way round we actually want it to go for minus and plus. But we'll have a guess. It'll either go backwards or forwards. That's all it's required to do anyway. Okay, so in theory, oh, we need an aerial as well, don't we? Or antenna. Found this one laying around, so we'll give that a try. That was up there. I'm using this lead-free solder. I keep using it because people say it's rubbish, and I think they're right. But I use it because I bought it, and I'm like that. If I've paid for something, I want to get me money's worth out of it. Right, so we've done that. We need 3 AAA batteries. Right. Which way would be on? That way I would guess. So, I've got a controller here. Nothing. Try that the other way. Oh, just happens to be backwards, of course. Yeah. And because no steering. So, we'll swap those wires over again. I knew they'd be the wrong way round, because that's the way life goes. Come on. I wonder if that just seems to be a little bit cool today, this soldering iron. Not quite sure why. Right, let's try that again. Okay, on the floor. Remember, we can only go forwards and backwards, but in reverse it turns. So it works. Well, summary time, that worked, but I'm going to take that little receiver out of there again, convert it back to infrared, so that if anybody ever wants the original item, they can have it as it should be, if that makes any sense. There might just possibly be somebody out there who actually has the set already and has broken their Bart Simpson, or maybe they want a second one for some reason, and it would be a shame if I've converted it to 27 megahertz and they can't use it. I don't expect you need to watch me desolder it and put it back together, so thank you for watching. There'll be more information and related links in the video description, plus details of my other channels and details of my Patreon. What else is there? Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Can't think of anything else particular at the moment that's in there. Oh, if you don't like to use Pinterest, there's also a link to Ko-fi, which is an alternative way of supporting my channel. But what else can I say? Oh, probably, oops, up here somewhere there'll probably be a link showing my what do we use? Oh, up there I think is what YouTube thinks you might want to watch on my channel. Up there will be my most recent video, apart from this one. Down there there'll be a link to a suitable playlist, probably the one related to this particular little car. And over here will be a link to my channel. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as they all say. Oh, and hit that bell icon as well, because YouTube doesn't bother showing you my new videos unless you've hit that bell icon, I believe. Anyway, that'll do. Thanks for watching.